it's Shishi and I'm back with another video. So on today's video, I will be talking to you ladies about tummy tucks. That's right. So this video is going to be about tummy tucks and how to choose the right doctor for the most natural looking tummy tuck. Alright, so before I get started, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so that you'll never miss a video from me. Alright, so let's get started. So this video was actually inspired by one of my lovely subscribers. She wanted to know about belly buttons and how to make the belly button, like how to take care of the belly button and how to make it look natural. And so I decided to just do a whole video dedicated to tummy tucks. So here I am. Alright, so when it comes to tummy tucks, y'all know that different doctors have different techniques when it comes to tummy tucks and how they do tummy tucks. Now for me, I really wanted my tummy tuck to look as natural as possible. Y'all, I'm a Virgo, so I really do pay attention to detail, especially like when it comes to plastic surgery, because I don't want to look like I had work done. Like, that's my thing. Like, I don't want to look like I had work done. I want you to be like, did she do something? You know, whatever. Even though I'm so transparent about having work done, I just don't want it to look that way. So I knew that when I was choosing my doctor for a tummy tuck, that I really had to pay attention to how the doctor did his tummy tuck. So the first things first, like I always say, you want to make sure that you choose a doctor who is a board certified plastic surgeon. All right, and also if you can, look for one who has experience in reconstruction. And the reason why that's so important, because I feel like that doctors who have experience in reconstruction, that they can kind of like turn the worst situation and they can turn around and make it look the best. So like, let's say that you have like a whole bunch of stretch marks and your stomach was just you know, toe up. I feel like a reconstructive surgeon really has the expertise to kind of just make your tummy just look the best that it can. That's me though. I would say, you know, a doctor who has experience in reconstructive surgery is always a plus. But you never want to go to a cosmetic surgeon, because you don't like, if you have any complications or anything, you want to make sure that your doctor is experienced and that they can help you if anything goes wrong. And a lot of times when women go to cosmetic surgery, go to cosmetic surgeons and they get tummy tucks in a dental office, and or a gynecologist does their tummy tuck because they have a certification in cosmetic surgery, and something goes wrong, then you know, and also that they may not have like they may not do tummy tucks a lot. So it's very important that the doctor is board certified. All right, not a cosmetic surgeon. You don't want to have your tummy tuck done in a dental office or the gynecologist's office. All right, you don't want that. You want to make sure that your doctor really does have experience with doing tummy tucks, that they do tummy tucks a lot. All right, you want to make sure that they do tummy tucks a lot and that they are certified and that they just didn't get their certificate over the weekend. All right, so you definitely want to make sure now of that. So the next thing is you want to look at how the doctor does their tummy tucks. That's why for me, Instagram is such a good resource when it comes to researching your doctors, because you can actually follow dolls who went to the doctor and you can follow their journey. Now I'm seeing more and more YouTubers documenting their journey and being open about plastic surgery, which is awesome. So you can also just follow them on YouTube too, or Instagram. But either way, you want to look at the doctor's work, and you want to see how they, and also ask them for before and after pictures too. And if your doctor does not give you a before and after pictures, or they can't give you any pictures of their work, that's a red flag, y'all. All right, they may tell you, oh, you know, my patients, you know, due to confidentiality, I can't release these photos. But I can guarantee you, if they've done enough patients, they're gonna have a few patients that don't mind sharing their results. So if they've done enough work, they have some pictures, they have some before and after pictures. And if they don't, again, that's a red flag. All right, so you want to make sure that like the tummy tuck, and I see this a lot with like tummy tucks done in the United States. It seems like the skin is pulled so tight that the tummy tuck looks square. Like, it really does look squarish. And to me, that's a dead giveaway that someone had a tummy tuck. Now, all surgeons, of course, because I haven't seen the work of all surgeons in the United States, and I'm sure there are some really good ones. In fact, I know that they are, because I know a few. But a lot of the doctors in the United States, you'll see they give that square looking tummy tuck look. And to me, that's like a dead giveaway that you had a tummy tuck, because it looks like the skin is too tight and it's too square. All right, so you definitely want to pay attention to that. If you are looking for a more natural looking tummy tuck, you don't want to go to a doctor that gives that square box look, okay? Because that's, like I said, that's a dead giveaway. The next thing is the belly buttons, y'all. And like I said, I'm so detailed, y'all, when it comes to looking for like a doctor for the work. And I guess that's the Virgo in me. But y'all, like, I even was looking at the belly buttons. The belly buttons are also a dead giveaway that you had a tummy tuck. Now, y'all, and a lot of y'all probably haven't even paid attention to this, but I'm telling y'all, if y'all look at some of the doctors' work and look at their belly buttons. Now, there are some doctors that give belly buttons that are like microscopic, okay? Because y'all know when you get a tummy tuck, they do have to create a hole, a new hole for your belly button to go through. When, you know, they cut the skin off, and, you know, when they cut it, they pull it down. So they have to make you a whole new belly button, or a new hole for your belly button. So there are some doctors, their techniques, you're gonna have a little small microscopic ass belly button. That looks so unnatural. Even though that can be fixed though with like a because they make, what do you call those? I think they're called belly button plugs. Or I've seen some dolls that actually stick a marble. Now again, y'all know I'm not telling y'all to do that, but this is what I've seen. Like, I've seen girls stick marbles in their belly buttons, or now, like I said, they make belly button plugs that you can stick in your belly button, and it stretches the belly button out a little bit. So that's also like an alternative. So, but some doctors do give those little bitty belly buttons, or they give the belly buttons that are just too big, you know, that just looks very unnatural, or they're too long, like elongated. All right, now I do know that with some ladies who get tummy tucks, and let's say they were really like obese and they had a lot of and they lost weight, and so they had a lot of loose skin, a lot of times you will see them with those elongated belly buttons. And so sometimes that can't really be you know, you can't avoid that. But if majority of their belly buttons are like looking like a slit, you may want to avoid that doctor, because again, that doesn't look very natural. All right, so pay attention to how they do their belly buttons. I'm telling y'all, like, the belly button can be a dead giveaway when it comes to getting a tummy tuck. Now, Dr. Zaran in the Dominican Republic, to me, I feel like she does really good tummy tucks, but her belly buttons can be really small. But you can fix that, like I said, with those belly button plugs, all right? Because she does really good incisions. And that's another thing, when it comes to incisions, you want to pay attention to that. Now, that's one thing that I wish I would have paid more attention to when it came to, when it came to me and when I chose my doctor. the way that the doctor does their incisions is really, really important. All right, because if your doctor is just like, if he used like just old you know, technique, incision technique, and he's kind of sloppy with it, then your incision is gonna, your scar is gonna end up looking sloppy and ugly and a hot mess. All right, so if you are like, okay, so for me, I have keloid skin, so if I get a cut or something like that, it's gonna raise up, you know, and it's gonna turn into a keloid if I have like a deep cut. And when Dr. Velasco did my tummy tuck, it left me with a keloided scar, like a raised tummy tuck scar, and the scar was very dark as well. And I noticed with a lot of his patients, the tummy tuck scar is very dark. Even with his patients that take care of their, you know, they start using the cream that he recommends, their scars still end up dark. And I think it's because of his incision technique. So just pay attention to that. Again, it could be a combination really when it comes to the scar, because it could be like if you keloid, it could be his incision, and it could also be how well you take care of your scar after surgery. I'm gonna do a whole video about scars. So not saying that it was all Dr. Velasco's fault that I ended up with the keloid, but I did notice that a lot of his incisions end up turning really dark, and I really do believe that has something to do with how he does his incisions. Even though I think he's a remarkable doctor, and he did a great job on my tummy tuck. It looks so natural, the belly button, everything about it is just the scar. And I may try to like get it covered up with a tattoo or a skin colored tattoo. I don't know, I'm not sure yet, but yeah. But you definitely want to just look at that and talk to your doctor beforehand, because I know Dr. Jacome told me that there's actual treatment that they do. I think it's before surgery, or it could be after your surgery. I think it's before they cut you. There's something that they, because she did it to my breast, because I did tell her that I keloid. And so you want to talk to your doctor if you have keloid skin, to let the doctor know that, you know, you keloid, so that they could do this, so they could do something, or maybe watch the way they cut you, or do some type of treatment beforehand to prevent you from keloiding, because my breast didn't keloid, thank God. All right, so yeah, so make sure that you communicate that with your surgeon if you keloid, so that you can avoid the keloid for the tummy tuck, because it's not cute, and it's also a dead giveaway that you had a tummy tuck. So yeah, so definitely pay attention to that as well. And you may not find a doctor that is all good, that you may not find a doctor that is good with all of these things that I'm talking about. So you just really find what's important to you when it comes to a tummy tuck. So for you, the belly button probably doesn't matter, you know. For you, the scar may not matter. So you may find a surgeon that's really good with the belly buttons, but they suck with their scars, their, you know, the incision technique. Or, you know, they have really good incisions, but the belly button looks a little off, you know. So you kind of, you know, it's for, I feel like it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack to find a doctor that does all of them right. I mean, but if you do, you found a really good surgeon that's really good in tummy tuck, that's really good with tummy tucks. And also too, if you're trying to combine the surgeries with, like, if you're trying to get a tummy tuck with BBL and breast, you might find that the doctor is really good with tummy tucks, but they're not good with breast, or they're not good with the BBL. So it's like you just kind of figure out like what's important to you and kind of go from there. But I always recommend that you separate your surgeries, especially like with, I feel like breast needs to be done, I feel like breast needs to be a whole separate surgery on its own, just because you're, especially if you're getting, not if you're getting breast implants, but if you're getting like a breast lift with implants or anything like that, I feel like that needs to be a whole separate surgery on its own. But yeah, so I hope that this video helped y'all, for y'all like just really, you know, thinking about getting a tummy tuck, I feel like these are what you should look for when you are wanting to have as natural of a tummy tuck as possible. Look out for these things. But yeah, I love the way Dr. Velasco did my tummy tuck. It looks very natural to me. Now again, like the belly button is a little dark because of his incision, like the way he did his incision. So the belly button can look a little dark. In the wrong lighting, it actually can look like a hole, like a dark hole, but that's in the wrong lighting. But just like in person, like nobody has ever like asked me, like, because people will ask like if they see my stomach out, like did I get a tummy tuck, or it doesn't look like it. So again, that's the reason why I chose him. So Dr. Velasco is really good with tummy tucks. And also, like I said, I really like Dr. Zaran in the DR, Dr. Zaran. I really like her tummy tucks. It's just that her belly buttons are really little. But again, you can get a belly button plug. You probably can get one off of Amazon, and you can kind of maybe stretch it out. But yeah, I don't know. Y'all list below some doctors that are really good with tummy tucks out of the country, or even some doctors in the United States that are good with tummy tucks, because there are some that are good with tummy tucks as well. There's a doctor in Texas, in Houston, Texas, that is really good with tummy tucks. Like his tummy tucks look so natural. There's a YouTuber that went to him and her tummy tuck looks phenomenal, and I was gonna go to him just for the tummy tuck, but I ended up just choosing Dr. Velasco, you know, and going out of the country. But if you want to stay in the country, there are some good tummy tuck doctors. So if y'all know any, leave some in the comment section below. Also, some out of the country surgeons that do really good tummy tucks, leave them in the comment section below, so you know we could let others know if they're looking for a good tummy tuck doctor. So I wish y'all the best of luck, especially those who are on a plastic surgery journey and they're still looking for their doctors. I wish you the best of luck, and I really hope that this video helps. Again, please hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see y'all on the next video. Bye, loves.